Hi everyone. Have another review from alt.fragrances, and today we're gonna do what they call Agar Gold, which is Tom Ford's Oud Wood. They call it. I think they call this one Agar Gold because if I'm correct, I think oud is like the oil that is produced from agar wood. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. So I think that's why they named it that. This is one of my favorite fragrances, Oud Wood. That is. So I'm excited to try this. Um, Oud Wood is not everyone's favorite, but I really like it. Like I've said before, it suits my personality. Before I give my impressions of this, I just wanted to say that I got a discount code for everyone. So if you're interested in checking this company out, I'll leave a discount code in the description. And if you decide to go purchase some fragrances from them, it'll save you like 10% on your order. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out for everyone. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. They did reach out to me, and they did give me that discount code, so I thought that was cool. Um, so they saw me first. I didn't reach out to them, which is great that they did that. But I'm of course going to be completely impartial. Just I wanted to put that little disclaimer. I'm not gonna praise them if it's not good. I'm gonna say my mind. So if you trust me, then great. If you don't, no hard feelings. If you want to go watch another video, no problem. So I just wanted to say that. So I actually did go. I don't own Oud Wood. It's a little too expensive for me, but I did try it again at the store the other day, just to kind of get it fresh in my mind again. It's like a really unique kind of wood, of course, but wood-like, kind of musky, incensey smell. It's a little sweet. Like sometimes I get hints of vanilla, and the oud wood fragrance itself has a bit more going on. Like there's vetiver and amber and a few and cardamom, Sichuan pepper. There's a couple things going on in addition to just like oud. So it's not a straight oud fragrance. So I'm gonna spray this real quick. Um, the cap can definitely smell cedar, oud, Sichuan pepper. I mean, I'm sure it's not Sichuan pepper in here, so let's just give it a spray. Like I said before, good sprayers on this. So right off the bat, it smells like oud wood. First blast, you get a little bit of pepper. Definitely pepper at the top, which is good for me. I like pepper in my fragrances. Some people definitely don't like that. So be advised that there is I wouldn't say strong pepper in this fragrance, but there is pepper, but I like that. Um, so what I'm noticing right off the bat is that when I spray oud wood right off the top, it's very fresh. Like there's almost I almost smell a citrus like quality in it, like oranges or something like that. And I don't get that in this. I don't think there's any oranges in oud wood. Uh, it might just be coming from the oud itself. Oud is an interesting one, like I said, where it can kind of contain like other scents. So I get like a really nice freshness when I spray oud wood. This, it kind of just goes straight into the oud scent. So that's just the difference there. But it does smell like oud wood. But I'm trying to think of possibly some differences that you would come across. It's of course not quite as high quality as oud wood. Oud wood is a very strong fragrance. It's a very powerful fragrance. Tom Ford has great sprayers, so you probably would only need one spray. Like I remember I sprayed the test strip when I was testing it the other day. Put that in my pocket and just overpowered. I mean, it's really strong. And like I've said in my other reviews, these are EDP concentrations. They don't tend to project that well. Well, I wouldn't say that well. They just don't project particularly in a very like beast mode way. They last a decent amount of time. Like the more I wear these, the more I realize they last okay, like 5-6 hours or so. So depending on the day, depending on what you're wearing, you might have to reapply them, but they last okay. They just don't project super well. I'm noticing you're going to get like 2 hours or so of pretty decent projection, maybe 3, and then it's going to dry down to a skin scent. For me, that works just because I don't really like incredibly loud fragrances, but you might like that. So something to be aware of with these. Um, it's not as quite high quality. Like Oud Wood, to me, has like a very high class thing about it. To me, it smells very expensive. That doesn't matter, but it really does. This is not quite as in your face, you know. But the DNA, the essence of Oud Wood, um, it's really pretty close. Um, Already, it's not as strong as Oud Wood. You can tell that this is one where it's not going to be projecting super well. But I spray on the neck, not my wrist. So yeah, I don't really have a lot to say. It's a good. It smells like Oud Wood to me. It really does. It's a very unique scent. And it's weird. It is like kind of rubbery smelling almost, but I get that with Oud Wood. This one might be a little more of that like rubber-like smell that you get from the scent. Maybe a little bit more, but that's kind of what it smells like. It's not for everybody. It's kind of an interesting fragrance. So, is it a good Oud Wood clone? I think so. You could buy probably a sample like this. You could buy a travel size. You could buy like a 35 mil for like, or 30 mil for like $30 or so, $35. So do I think it's a good clone? Yeah. Considering how expensive Tom Ford's colognes are, I think it's kind of a no-brainer, although you'd have to make that decision on your own and how you go about purchasing your fragrances. I'm a budget guy. I'm a clone guy, as you all know. So, like I've said with the other ones, I would rather buy a clone that smells 90 to 95% there than buy the real thing. That's just me. So I recommend this if you like Oud Wood. I think it smells pretty damn close, and Oud Wood is, like I've said, one of my favorites, so I know it pretty well. It just smells really good. This one's a little bit easier to wear than some of the other Tom Ford colognes that can be really heavy. I don't know if this is a good spring scent. We're definitely in spring now. I could see you can wear this at nighttime or something. Yeah, it just smells good. So if you like Oud Wood, go for it. I've done a couple of the other ones. I guess I'll just touch on that real quick. I've been wearing Kosera, which is their Viking. I'm falling in love with that. I really like it. I described it as like an upscale kind of scent. Now I'm not really feeling that. I'm gonna go back on that one. I think it's more of just like a little bit more mature, a little bit more gentleman-like. I think you could wear it all the time. But like upscale luxury, I don't really think necessarily for that. I think it's a good all-around scent. It's just a little more mature. You get a lot of peppermint and spiciness, and then kind of like a little bit of an Old Spice vibe. I like that one. And then I've worn Executive, which is their Aventus, which I reviewed. That one's been working out fine. That one smells exactly like my oil that I reviewed a couple months ago, except it goes down into the birchwood smokiness a little bit quicker, which is great because that's what I like about that fragrance. I like the smokiness mixed with the fruitiness, and that one gets there quicker. So that one's great. I'm going to continue to wear that one. That one actually projects a little bit better than the Viking clone, so just something to be aware of. I really like that one. And then I have also Fucking Fabulous and Green Irish Tweed to still do, so I'll do those. So just wanted to do this. I really like it. I'm going to wear this. I've been wearing the others. So far, don't have too many complaints. So I like new companies and all that. So yeah, man. Anyways, let me know what you guys have been up to and what you've been wearing and everything. And I hope everybody has a good day. Peace.